I wanted to make a quick little video of our finished home office now that we finally finished it after nearly 2 years of renovating and general faffing and generally being a bit lazy at times to actually finish the job. This was the 4th bedroom when we moved into the house, but as you can see it's really very tiny and there's only 2 of us. We don't need 4 bedrooms, so we've decided to turn it into a little office that's just the kind of perfect size for both of us. So we've got 2 desks and it's been a bit of a labour of love. It's been quite an interesting experiment in how to tackle projects, mainly because we've never done anything like this before. I think because we kind of looked at this room and went, oh, it's super small, we can make changes quite quickly, or so we thought at the time. We just were a bit gung-ho with things. So when we moved in, there was white wood chip wallpaper on the walls from like 1970s or something. So we pulled all that off, and that pulled all the plaster off, so we had to get it replastered. We had to get new electrics put in because there was only one electric socket which actually didn't even work. What else have we done? What haven't we done, I suppose, is the question. Yeah, you can see we've chosen grey as our colour. I know it's very on trend at the moment to go white, and it always looks so good when I see it kind of in magazines and sort of in people's houses and things, but for some reason I think maybe I saw something on Pinterest and grey just completely took my breath away, and I like to be a bit different from time to time. It's not what I'm known for at all by the people who know me. So yeah, I think I don't think the grey works. I know the grey works. The grey absolutely just runs this room. It's so incredible. It was very much the darkest of the greys that we looked at, and actually somehow it's made the room feel so much bigger than when we first saw it, and it was white at that point, and it just looked really sort of small and enclosed. So we've also had new windows. This is now going to look really, really dark. We've had new windows fitted as well, and the plantation shutters. So again, it's really lovely and cosy in here at night time or in the winter. It's fantastic that we can both sit next to each other and both look out of the window and get distracted. On the floor we had a green carpet which covered up some vinyl tiles, which covered up some holes in the floorboards. So that all came out. We found ourselves at 11 o'clock one night trying to rip the skirting boards out of a house that's nearly 100 years old. Yeah, that was a smart move. It was very loud, it was very noisy, it was very difficult, but it was worth it because the floor, there's my slipper, that's not good. The floor is like a wooden floor, and it was so beautiful that I just wanted to make sure it was finished properly. So yeah, I was like, right, well, the skirting boards need to come off and we need to put some new skirting boards in, which we did. And we're so pleased we did because it really just finishes everything off. If you follow me on Instagram, that's the pin board I've been waiting for ages and is now up on the wall with little postcards and reminder of what bills I need to be paying. And aside from that, really, we've just picked out some colourful things. The desks are from Dwell, the chairs are from John Lewis. This little unit here is also from Dwell, and you know, we're functional people, so we do have a printer in our office. We've tried to make it pretty in here as much as we can, but we do work, so stuff like printers and shredders, it's a requirement. My next door neighbour made these incredible shelves that he then fitted for us, which are just perfect. And that was the very first thing I bought for the room before we knew what colour we wanted. Before we even knew what we wanted to do with it, I was like, I've seen this industrial lampshade and I'm going to buy it, and I will find a space for it in our house somewhere. And I think that's just about it, really. Absolutely love it. so happy with how it's turned out. It's really given us a lot of inspiration to kind of, you know, just push forward and tackle the other rooms in the house. I've probably mentioned this before many times on the blog, but it is a 20-year project. We're 2 years into it, just because we're not going to have the money to do it any faster than that, and we save up for things because we don't want to be saddled with loads of finance and having to pay stuff off. So we get stuff done when we can, and it's worth the wait. If you also check out the blog, booandmaddie.com, this video will go up there, but there's also some before pictures of how it used to look. I wish I'd made a video at the time, but I didn't. But yeah, you can see what a complete transformation it's been, and we love it.